Waiter.
Linda, don't make a scene.
I ordered the fillet well done and a look at it. It's practically raw. Waiter!
Well, don't shout.
I will not eat meat that is still moving.
You're exaggerating.
Exaggerating? I've seen cows hurt worse than this get better. What is that idiot waiter doing? Waiter! What do you have to do to get some service around here?
People in restaurants always look terribly shocked when somebody shouts or yells. I kind of enjoy it. It adds a zest to living. However, I am not enjoying the spectacle of Belinda Dean behaving like a spoiled brat. Because in 1 month's time, she's going to marry one of my oldest friends, Jack Easton. Now, Jack, he knows that there is a cure for what ails Belinda. But poor Jack, he loves her too much to hit her. Me? I don't love her at all. And the feeling is mutual, excuse me.
If you can't understand English, for heaven's sake, find somebody who can. I'm not asking for plutonium or watercress, just a simple, properly cooked, hot, well-done filet mignon. Oh, bring me some chicken salad.
La señorita quiere un bistec bien hecho, por favor.
Ah, sí, señor. Gracias.
De nada.
Well, look who's here.
Hello, Belinda. Glad to see me.
Delighted. This is my aunt, Aunt Joan.
How do you do?
How do you do? You didn't mention the gentleman's name.
Oh, I didn't think I had to. He's going to be Jack's best man. Simon Templar. Aunt Joan, you're not serious, are you?
Very. Belinda, go and have your bath.
I didn't mean to be nasty. Honest, I didn't.
You never mean to be. You just are.
Aunt Joan, you haven't been mad at me for more than 2 hours in your whole life.
My dear, you're my sister's only daughter, and I love you very much. But I think you're hopelessly spoiled and terribly immature. That display of temper at lunch today was unforgivable.
So was the steak. Where are you going?
Home. Oh, I know I promised your mother I'd stay with you until the wedding. But it's only a week now until you meet Jack in Tolmes. And frankly, I don't think I can take another week like the last one.
Well, don't. I can take care of myself.
And how about Jack?
I don't think Jack will complain.
You think marriage is going to be one perpetual round of fun and dancing and parties. It won't be, dear. No marriage ever is. There'll be times when you'll be tested. I hope you come through.
Oh, for heaven's sake, go. I couldn't care less.
Then go and have your bath.
to bother you, but...
Oh, and if you answer if Jack Easton's a pal of mine, what's the trouble?
Well, the fact is, I've been robbed.
Robbed of what?
Everything. Passport, money, jewelry, traveler's checks, a lot. And then to crown it all, Aunt Joan threw a fit yesterday and went home to New York.
Oh, she went off to New York yesterday, and today you find everything stolen. Do you suppose there's some connection?
She's my aunt. Anyhow, she's even richer than I am.
I see. So here you are in a foreign land without a passport or visible means. At the mercy of fate.
Well, Jack gets into Tormes in 10 days' time, but it's 100 miles down the coast, and I haven't even got bus fare. I'm trapped.
Tried the bank. Have some money wired to you.
Oh, they won't do anything unless you got a passport. They wouldn't even let me phone and reverse charges. They must think I'm some sort of a con artist.
There's an American consul. It's your last hope, I guess. They may be able to fix you up with some temporary papers.
Yes, but what if they can't?
Well, if they can't, you still have two choices. You can either take up residence,
Live here?
or you can go to the station, lie on the tracks, and wait with resignation for the express.
Suppose we cut out the persiflage and get down to business.
What did you have in mind?
Can you loan me $500?
Nope,
Why not?
I haven't got it.
You're a liar.
Do you always try to borrow money with such a degree of charm?
Oh, come on, Simon. $500. I'll give it you back in 2 weeks' time.
Belinda, I honestly haven't got it.
Just like all of Jack's friends, aren't you? You don't want me to marry him. You'd do anything to stop me, wouldn't you?
Belinda, you wound me deeply. It's my duty to see that everything goes perfectly with the wedding. After all, I am Jack's best man.
Oh, no. At my wedding, I picked the best man, and you're not it.
Not he.
Mr. Templar.
Oh, Miss West, I thought you'd gone.
No, I couldn't. Not until I found out how things were going. Did you do it?
Mm-hmm.
Everything?
Money, passport, traveler's checks, jewelry, the works.
Dear. How's she taking it?
About as expected. She is off to see the American consul. Fortunately, I had a little chat with him myself this morning.
I hope we're doing the right thing.
Of course we are.
You will look after her, won't you?
I'll look after her.
I promised I'd stay with her. Her mother would never forgive me if she knew what I was letting you do. Still, it's really for her own good, isn't it?
I think so, Miss West. You run along to Tormes and have a nice holiday in the sun. It's my week to suffer, not yours.
All right. Good luck.
Thanks. Right.
Goodbye.
Buenos dias.
Oh, buenos dias, Senor Templar.
I'd like to have a little chat about the young lady in room 106, Belinda Dean.
Ah, si, senor. The rich American girl. Si, senor.
Well, the fact is, she just borrowed 1,000 pesetas from me. Said her room had been robbed.
Yes, I know, senor. This was most unfortunate. We are investigating thoroughly, of course.
Funny thing is, I just met another fellow who loaned her 5,000 pesetas 3 weeks ago in Barcelona. Said her room had been robbed there, too.
Senor Templar, you don't mean that. Oh, no. But she's got one of our best rooms.
Yeah, so she told me. Well, it was just a thought.
Hello, Simon.
Well, I didn't even know we were speaking.
I've changed my mind.
Oh, wait, would you mind not sitting there unless you feel you're going to faint or something?
Why not?
Well, it's the cover charge. It's double for 2. Well, there goes the brandy with the coffee.
Believe me, I wouldn't be here if I wasn't desperate.
Really?
The manager moved in after I got dressed tonight and confiscated my luggage until I pay the bill.
My.
Simon, you've got to lend me a few dollars. I'm desperate.
Well, I'd love to, but as I told you, I haven't got it.
Well, what do you mean? There's $10 worth of food in front of you.
Oh, this is my last supper. I'm going on a walking trip in the morning.
A walking trip?
Yes, I've sent my bags ahead to Tormes, packed a rucksack, paid the bill here, and I got 1,500 pesetas left to see me through.
Well, what am I going to do?
You could walk down the coast to Tormes with me.
Me, walk 100 miles?
I honestly can't think of any other way you're going to get there. Can you?
There are men around here with cars. I'm going to find one who can give me a lift.
Nice girls rarely hitchhike in Spain.
But, senorita!
And take your lousy car with you. See you later, boy. Well, I was going to pay for it. I can buy the factory that makes these things, and so let's not have a song and dance about my stealing it. So long.
Would you like to walk to jail? Or will you ride, senorita?
Corporal, allow me to buy you a drink to soothe your anger. I'll punish her for that slap later, believe me.
Si, senor.
That was bright. That just cost us lunch.
You got a pencil and paper.
Uh-huh. What do you want it for?
Just give me a piece of paper, will you? Okay. What did it cost to bail me out?
800 pesetas and 100 for the guard.
Right. That's a signed IOU for 900 pesetas. That's so I don't have to slobber with gratitude.
You don't have to slobber or pay me back. You know that.
How much money have you got left?
About 600 pesetas.
$10. I'll give you 500 bucks for it, payable in 1 week in Tormes.
It's not for sale.
Come on, what's your price? Name it.
We need the money to walk to Tormes.
I'm not walking. 1,000. 5,000. You may as well get compensation, because you've lost Jack as a friend anyhow.
How do you figure that?
If I don't like you, he won't either. Not after we're married.
Belinda, I'm going to Tormes. I've been looking forward to this walk for 2 years. 100 miles of dirt tracks, pine forests, and heather. An experience all your money won't buy, and my $10 will just cover. Now, if you're coming, follow me.
I'm not walking, and that's final. Don't laugh at me, you crumb. Oh, no. Simon, I'm sorry. Honestly, I am. I didn't mean... You phony. You sneaky, contemptible... Let go of me!
Belinda, like most people with too much energy and not enough to do, you've discovered that losing your temper's a pretty nice way of getting rid of excess steam. Bad temper's a habit with you, isn't it?
My head's been fully shrunk by the best psychos in the business, thanks.
Well, you're going to need that energy and a lot more besides. Before this day is through, your tongue's going to be hanging out 1.5 miles. You'll be lucky if you can keep up.
I can keep up with you any day. I may not have your muscles, but I happen to be pretty hot stuff on a tennis court. And ambling along a road isn't going to strain me.
We'll see, huh?
I got a blister. I'm not walking another step.
Please yourself. If you don't mind being left alone amongst the lizards, snakes, and scorpions.
Lizards, snakes, and scorpions. I'll have you know I majored in zoology, Buster.
Hasta la vista.
Lizards, snakes, and scorpions. Simon?
Can I give you a hand?
I'm all right.
Come on, Belinda, let's not fool around. We've got a long way to go today.
I'll kill him.
Now, watch me and you'll keep your feet dry. There, and there. Okay? You can't win all the time.
I'm watching you, Daddy-O.
Hey, Belinda, not down there. There's... Come on, Belinda. Only another 3 more miles before lunch.
Okay, so it's the Garden of Eden. Want me to dress for the part?
Here, try this.
I hate you. Parents, friends, relatives, I hate the lot. Why didn't you leave me in jail?
I thought of that, but you have to pay your board in Spanish jails.
How did you spring me without my passport?
I just paid your fine. They were glad to get rid of you.
That is lunch?
Uh-huh. Bread, butter, liver, sausage, and cheese. All the vitamins and minerals any dietitian could ask for. Preserves the teeth, massages the gums, aids the digestion.
Well, I'm not hungry. Just thirsty.
There's a whole creek full of water over there.
You trying to poison me or something?
Just down from the mountain, crystal clear and cold.
I know about the temperature.
Good for drinking, too. Try some.
Not bad. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Honestly, Simon, I can't walk another inch. Please.
Eat up. Another 10 miles to go before dinner.
What do you think I am, a human fly?
I might help if you were. Come on, Belinda, it's not as tough as it looks.
Oh, yeah? Jerk. Didn't know I had to be a mountain goat for this trip. Let's take a breather.
If you keep on resting, you won't sleep tonight. Now, what's the matter?
That did it. That did it. Now my heel's broken.
Really? What's keeping your toes on? Belinda, there's another lesson you haven't learned. When a girl slaps a man, she's trading on a false sense of chivalry. You do that again, I'll put you right across my knee.
You wouldn't dare. Touch me and I'll kill you. I'm warning you, nobody ever laid a hand on me and you're not gonna start.
I thought something like this would happen. These are your size. Put them on, they'll be more comfortable. Well, it's getting dark. If we're gonna make the village, we better get moving.
I know your type. Jails are full of them. What's the matter? When do we eat? Can we have a drink? I want a drink, not a concert.
I must apologize to my friend. She's only an ignorant child and has no appreciation of a real artist.
But I'll play no more tonight.
So I'm thirsty.
He's a great artist. People were listening to him.
Well, if he's such a great artist, what's he doing in a hole like this? Anyhow, why did he have to stop just because I cried out?
I think he can be allowed a little temperament.
And I can't, is that it?
Belinda, you only look like an angel. He plays like one. That takes a great deal of talent.
Senor?
Some artist. He's under the waiter in this dump.
Correction, senorita. I own this dump. You're welcome to whatever I can provide for your comfort.
Will you order, Simon?
Apologize, or I will personally throw you into the street.
I'm sorry I broke up your little concert. Forgive me.
It was nothing. Your graciousness is my compensation. Senor?
A fundador and a cup of coffee for the senorita.
Look, would you mind fixing us up with rooms before dinner? I'd like to get cleaned up.
We're not having dinner here. We're not staying.
I can't walk another step.
We only have another 400 or 500 yards to go.
But the hotels are all the same in this kind of a place.
We're not staying in an hotel. We're sleeping in the woods.
Where?
In the woods. You don't seem to grasp the situation, Belinda. Ambling along at the rate we are, we'll need another 4 or 5 days to get to Tormes.
But you've got money.
I have a news flash. After having bailed you out of jail, we're now the proud possessors of 512 pesetas. To stay in a place like this costs 35 to 50 a night, and we still have to eat.
This is madness. Utter madness. It's cold.
I asked you a few minutes ago to get some water for the coffee. I have a feeling you're not reading me.
I heard you, but I'm not a servant.
Neither am I. So you can do your share or go hungry. Whichever you prefer.
When I tell Jack, he's gonna punch you right on the nose.
Good night, Belinda. O'clock and a lovely morning. What's the matter with you?
Jack could see me like this, he'd put me in the fright jar.
Well, the bath is right on the doorstep. Breakfast in 5 minutes.
That water will ruin me. I always use cold cream.
Oh, Don, you know, I forgot to bring the cold cream. Amazing how good an egg can taste in the morning.
Let's not get poetic over eggs, huh? I'm feeling very outdoorsy this a.m.
Well, I'll do the bedrolls. It's your turn to wash up.
How do you expect me to wash dishes without hot water?
Didn't you go to summer camp when you were a kid?
Sure, every year.
You didn't learn how to wash a plate?
The camps I went to had people to do that.
Oh, I see. Well, I'd better teach you to be one of the people, hadn't I? Come on. First, you take a handful of dirt and scrub the dirt around with a handful of grass. Rinse and dry. There. You try that.
There are limits to which I will not go. You've just reached them. Anyway, that one's yours. Mine's done.
Hadn't it occurred to you the plates have to be washed?
It hadn't occurred to me that a man could expect me to put my hands into a foul mess like that. I guess I still thought you might have some of the instincts of the gentleman.
I see.
But we all make mistakes, don't we?
I thought I explained to you last night that camp chores have to be split 2 ways. Can you make a fire?
I've never tried.
Then you can't. How about cooking?
I wasn't brought up in a kitchen.
So you can't make a fire and you can't cook. The only way you can make yourself useful then is by fetching water and washing up. You are unskilled labor.
I didn't know I was any kind of labor.
Well, you are. And if you like eating eggs for breakfast, you'd better expect to do your share of the cleaning. Otherwise, you can eat bread and water, which involves no washing up.
Now you're trying to starve me.
The point is, I am not running a conducted tour with a team of cooks and bottle washers trailing behind. This is a simple matter of a fair division of labor. We have another 5 or maybe 6 days of it coming, so you might as well resign yourself to working your passage. You understand?
Keep your hands off me. What you don't understand is that I could buy 5 men like you with my monthly allowance.
Oh, you tried that already. It didn't work.
And as for working my passage, I don't have to work my passage anywhere. Just what do you think I am?
I think you're an idle, spoiled brat who could learn a little about honest work.
Oh, you do?
And furthermore, you have ceased being ornamental. You look like a good charwoman, now start acting like
Do I? I've known some stupid jerks in my time, but you're just about the worst. Let me go! No! Let me... Ow! 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 Let go of me! Let go of me! I hate you! I'll kill you.
Want some more, huh?
Don't you dare come near. I'll kill you.
Buenos dias, señorita.
Listen, can you take me to Tormes? I'll give you anything you want. Macho pesetas. Tormes.
Tormes.
Yes, Tormes. You, me, go to Tormes. Me pay macho pesetas. Savvy?
You, me, Tormes.
Yes. Yes, that's it. We go now.
Now.
Yes. Yes. Go now. Tormes. Macho pesetas. Savvy?
Oh, we go Tormes in the truck.
Yes. So funny.
Oh, no, we go Tormes now. Si, okay.
What's the matter with
Oh, Belinda, life's finally caught up with you. There's no running away.
I thought the rain in Spain stayed mostly on the plains.
What's the matter? You wet?
I'm a sodden mess.
Me too. Why don't we walk on?
And just ignore it, I suppose.
Why not?
Someday, Simon Templar, I'm going to get my revenge. And when I do, believe you me, it'll make the tortures of the Spanish Inquisition look like kid stuff.
Excuse me.
Some gentleman.
Got to keep the blankets dry.
If I catch pneumonia tonight,
Well, inform your mother you died bravely. Loudly, but bravely.
and everything's soaking wet, how can you sleep outside and not catch something?
You're healthy. You'll be all right. Well, now, I believe you washed the frying pan this morning. Shall I cook your beans in dirt, or will you clean it now?
Okay?
Oh, fine, fine.
Send me your top.
Nope.
I can't dry my hair on this. It's filthy.
You should have thought of that before you wiped the pan out with it.
You must have taken a course on how to be nasty. Nobody could be born like this. You must have studied.
Why didn't you try washing it?
Now I'm supposed to do laundry. There's just no end to this, is there? Once we cross Spain, we could take a crack at Africa. I'll write a book about it. 10 years in the darkest continent with a sadist.
First floods, then heat. What's next? An earthquake?
Hey, Belinda! Water!
Water!
Hey, don't drink too quickly.
Drop dead.
Oh, marvelous, like ice.
Let's drink all of it, huh?
The heck with it. Oh, delicious. Giving me goose pimples. It's heavenly.
Hey, cut it off, will you?
Sissy, Simon's afraid of the water.
I guess I had it coming to me, huh? Good morning.
Morning.
From the look of you, I'd say you slept last night.
Oh, I managed to sleep a few minutes now and again, thanks.
Oh, we've got enough cheese and bread and eggs to make one good meal for the two of us. So, shall we have a good breakfast now and push on, or starve now and eat later?
I caught our breakfast.
Hmm? Shrimp? Where'd you get them?
I suppose you didn't notice, but the Mediterranean's just over the rise.
I had noticed, but you must swim like a fish.
Oh, I'm reasonably proficient. They had to teach you something at that girls' school besides swearing.
You're a very clever girl.
What was that supposed to mean?
Nothing. Tell me, why is it this morning you have to work overtime to keep a smile off your face?
I do feel good. I never felt so good in my life.
I wonder why.
Everything smells so fresh and clean this morning. The water was like crystal. It's because I slept well, or have you drugged me?
Oh, it's a touch of the outdoor fever. Oh, don't worry, you'll get over it.
I don't want to. I know why you kissed me.
Why?
As a reward for finding your breakfast. Like all men, you only think of your stomach.
That's a good enough reason. Okay, it was a reward for catching the breakfast.
I had to dive down 10 feet amongst dangerous rocks and treacherous currents for those shrimps. Some reward.
Truce, Jack Scarl.
Truce.
Say, now that you've done the shopping, how about cooking breakfast as well, so that I can go for a swim?
With pleasure.
Oh, don't burn the porridge.
Seafood coming up.
Don't think I can't use it. Smells good.
You know, it's funny, but only the other day I was planning to kill you.
Oh? How?
With that. A short, sharp jab at the base of the skull. Your toes would twitch a bit, then curtains.
Well, why didn't you do it?
Because I figured it was too quick for you. I decided to poison you instead. Slowly, while acting as your nurse. Drip, drip into your coffee. You'll be all right, dear Simon. I'll look after you. Drip, drip, a few drops a day. No? Just getting your breakfast gives me a curious pleasure.
No. How about washing dishes?
But I want to wash dishes. I want to wash them extra well so you'll notice and feel proud of me.
Oh?
You know why I feel that way?
Well, you're in better shape now, you.
No.
No?
It wasn't just sleeping well either.
No? Well, it's a nice day.
Because I'm in love with you.
Belinda.
Oh, you're such a man. I love you. I love you.
Now, look, Belinda.
Oh, Simon, I waited all my life for this moment.
But, Jack, what about...
He's just a child. Am I the kind of woman who needs a child? I ask you.
Belinda, Jack is my best friend.
And I'm just a child.
No, Belinda, I think you're all sorts of things, but I certainly don't think you're a child.
Oh, if we have the courage of our love, we can face the world or hurt who we must.
I think you may be right, darling.
Say that again.
Darling.
Oh, if you knew how that sings in my heart just to hear your lips.
Darling, darling. I'm sure my wife won't mind. She's terribly broad-minded about it.
What?
My wife and the children. But Belinda, darling.
Your wife and kids?
7 of them. They're farming maple syrup in Vermont at the moment. The youngest is only 6, but...
All the same, I had you fool for a minute, didn't I?
You sure did.
It can be pretty convincing when I'm just kidding.
What are you getting at?
I was looking in that pack, and I discovered who stole my passport and jewels.
Oh. So now you know.
I don't mind. I'm flattered. What did Jack ever do to deserve a friend like you?
Well, I was once in a pretty bad spot, and he saved my neck.
And now you've saved his.
Well, let's say you needed a little exercise.
No. It wasn't the exercise or the licking you gave me. That taming of the shrew stuff's off the beam. Not even the birds. What really did it was realizing you were willing to spend time on me.
Well, I didn't want to travel alone.
Nobody I've ever known, especially my family, ever bothered spending time on me before. Money, yes, but time's worth a lot more than money, isn't it?
It's about all we have in this world.
I guess it's why people get married, really. Spend time together. I never thought of it that way before. Time's what counts because, well, it's your life.
Keep that in mind. Now, how about finishing those shrimps before we hit the road?
Okay. And I'll do the washing up.
Desk says that Jack checked into his room half an hour ago.
Good. Then we can have one last drink together.
Oh, your belongings. Your money. Passport. Traveler's checks. And your jewels, madame.
Thanks.
Now go and call Jack on the house phone.
In a minute. I don't want it to end. Our walk, I mean. I feel I just wasted it all, acting so silly and stupid. Can you believe how anybody could have been so complaining and selfish? And... oh, it was horrible.
You were learning something. That's often very painful.
I don't want to go and phone Jack. But I will, won't I?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because here's your life. I'm just a walk by the shore.
Bye, Simon.
See you at the wedding.